Welcome to the Alpha Stand. Remember to wear your headphones, darling Omegas. Excuse me. Are you awake? Good. You're awake, aren't you? I know you're awake even though your eyes are shut. I can tell your breathing is different when you're sleeping. The rhythm when you're sleeping is like a slow melody. And of course, your breathing is a melody when you're awake too. But it's a lot faster then, and your sweet breathing is very, very fast now. So I know you're really, really awake. I don't blame you for pretending to be asleep, though. Since I barged into your room like this uninvited. What if I was someone who came to steal from you? Or what if I came to abduct you or hurt you? There are so many frightful possibilities for someone to come into your room like this unannounced. So I must have spooked you. Didn't I? I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to scare you. That's a bit hard, though, isn't it? To not scare you when I look like this. I've got these demonic wings as if I've come straight out of hell. And I have these horns, they look so threatening, don't they? I think so, but I don't mean to be threatening. And I've even got this tail, like I'm some sort of freak. But I'm not a freak. It's me. And do you remember me? I still look kind of similar, don't you think? We've spent so much time together, and have known each other for so long. So I hope you still recognize me. I'm your guardian angel. I'm the one who has always loved you, has always taken care of you, who has always protected you. Who has tended to you when you were sick, who has comforted you when you were scared, the one who was always by your side until a week or so ago, and I mean always as you slept, as you woke up, when you went out, when you came home. I've always been by your side. It was my pleasure. That goes without saying because I am your guardian angel after all. Well, I was, anyway. You can kind of see that I'm not much of an angel anymore. I lost my angelic wings. I lost my halo. I don't have this, well, what you're used to feeling, that heavenly aura about me. And there's certainly nothing holy about me anymore. I really hope, given after all of this, that you can still think of me as your guardian angel. Still, but to put it bluntly, I've fallen. That's why I disappeared a week ago. One moment, like usual, I was watching you sleep. I was moving my hand to caress your face. All I could think about was how precious you looked. And of course, how precious you are. I was so focused on your adorable face that I didn't notice at first that my hand had transformed. No longer was it the tender hand of an angel. Instead, it was more demonic. My nails had grown longer and sharper, and the tint of my skin had changed. And that's when I noticed the other changes as well. The ones you already know. The wings, the horns, the tail. I was so ashamed and scared. What would you think of me? Would you fear me? Would you hate me? Be disgusted with me? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. So I ran away. I couldn't face you. I couldn't bear to think of what you would actually think of me. But I'm here now. I'm here to face you. And finally come to terms with reality. I've come to see what you really think of me, even if I might not like the answer. Of course, that's not the only reason why I'm here, darling. The truth is I'm starving for you. And not just in I love you so much that I'm emotionally starving for your company kind of way. I'm starving for you in that way too, of course. But the point that I was trying to make is, you see, how do I put this? Well, there isn't really a light way to say this, now that I think about it. Okay, I'll just say it plainly, I guess. I'm a succubus. I didn't just become any ordinary fallen angel. I became a succubus. As for the reason why, well, that has to do with you. See, angels are supposed to be pure, if you catch my drift. Basically, they need to keep their mind as far out of the gutter as possible. That means no lewd thoughts allowed. Absolutely none, 0. But I had a bit more than 0 lewd thoughts. And well, they were all because of you. I just couldn't get you out of my head. I still can't get you out of my head, darling. When I see you sleep, when I watch you smile in your sleep, maybe from having a few lewd thoughts of your own, it's enough to drive me insane. I can only hope those thoughts were of me. And when I see how defenseless your lips are, when you're sleeping, well, it makes my mind race. It makes my mind wander. To say the least, I restrain myself, of course, because I love you not just in a lewd way, darling. I love you with all my heart. I dedicate my every atom to you. All the years I spent faithfully taking care of you can attest to that. I don't think there's any other guardian angel out there more devoted than me, after all. But regardless of how devoted I am to you, an angel isn't supposed to have lewd and pure thoughts. That's why I became a succubus in particular, instead of a generic fallen angel, shall we say. The lust corrupted me, and that's what brings me to the main point here. See, you know a succubus has needs, right? They don't exactly eat normal food. They have to get their nutrition in an alternative way. They have to get it from humans like you. Such beautiful women like you in particular. And, well, I don't want my nutrition from just any woman other than you, darling. You're the reason I became a succubus after all. And you're the only woman I've ever loved for all these years. The only woman I've been absolutely fanatic over. That's why I've been saving myself for you. It hurts me to starve myself like this. My muscles are so weak. I don't have any energy, but I will have no one except you for my meal. If you won't give yourself to me, then I won't have anyone. I'd rather starve to death. But you know, I don't have to starve to that length. if you would kindly help me. If you get what I'm saying, sweetheart. So would you like to feed me? Since you're the only woman who could do that. Would you like to do lewd things with me? I hope you do. I mean, I heard you in the past. I know it was difficult for you to get your alone time with me. Always by your side as your guardian angel. So you would always take full advantage of bathroom breaks. The only time you were away from me. I always thought it was so strange that you'd take so long in the bathroom, but you know, I couldn't help but notice when you were in the bathroom. You'd always call my name again and again. You'd call it so eagerly, too. So very vocal. You thought it would be enough for me to not hear you. Just what were you doing in there, darling? Did you think I didn't hear because I was so far away? Angels have very good hearing, you know. Much better than you humans. I heard every single time you called my name. And I heard all the things you said in your fantasies. All things you wish you could say to my face. I'm right here, you know. If you want to tell me those things, why don't you give them a try? I promise, sweetie, you won't be disappointed. No, are you too shy? Well, it is a long, large step to take. I think to go straight to super-duper lewd things. Maybe we can try something light at first. How would you like to hold my hand? That's pretty lewd, I think. Maybe I'm being a little Puritan here. But personally, I think hand-holding is pretty lewd. Strange words to hear from a succubus, I know. But I can't help it. That's just me. I just became one very recently, you know. And you know, since it's something lewd, maybe I'll be able to get some nutrition out of it. Maybe it'll fill me up and I'll get my strength back. Wouldn't that just be wonderful, sweetheart? Wouldn't you like that to happen? Wouldn't you like to do that for me, darling? So what do you say? My hand is right here, eagerly begging for yours. Would you like to hold my hand? Wow, this is amazing and super lewd. I can't believe my naked hand is holding your naked hand. I feel like my eyes are going to roll back in their sockets out of ecstasy. And I thought I was impure before. But this takes the cake. That being said, though, I don't think I'm getting any nutrition out of this. Maybe we need to do something a bit lewder. What do you think we could do, baby girl? Do you have any ideas? Maybe we could try hugging. Hugging is also pretty lewd, don't you think? I mean, two people wrapping their bodies around each other is pretty lewd. And I'm a succubus, so I'm pretty much the authority on all things that are lewd anyway. So take my word for it, sweetheart. Hugging is, well, definitely the sort of degenerate thing we need right fucking now. So here, my arms are wide open. Why don't you wrap your arms tightly around me and give me a nice, warm hug? Maybe even whispering a little. Yes, like that. There we go. How's that, sweetie? I hope it feels just as good for you as it is for me. Because right now I feel like they just let me back into heaven. You're spoiling me with so much with this hug, darling. I hope you feel spoiled as well. I like to think you do. I mean, I'm rather soft, aren't I? All over. And aren't I just drop-dead gorgeous? I was ravishing even as an angel. But now that I'm a succubus... Well, the transformation sure accentuated some of my features. I really hope you like the new me, darling. You're the one who made the new me, after all. You even gave me these horns. I'm sure there's a joke in here somewhere, but I'll leave low-hanging fruit alone. You're hugging me so tightly, baby girl. I really appreciate the enthusiasm, but it's all right, sweetheart. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to hold me in place like this. I'm your guardian angel, remember? I've been with you for so very long. I'm never ever leaving you again. Even if I'm a succubus now, that will never change what I am for you. But still, I appreciate it. Especially since it gives me a pass to hold you more tightly. You know, as hardcore as this hugging is, I don't think it's lewd enough to give me any nutrition. To put it simply, darling, I think we have to go lewder now. I know this sounds crazy and completely over the top, but what if we kissed? That's maybe the third most lewdest thing I can think of. Maybe even the second. To be fair, we just started doing raunchy stuff together today. So this might be moving too quickly for you, princess. But I've been starving all this time. Can you really leave me like this? I haven't had any energy. I'm dying here without you. So what do you... Oh, wow. You're really good at this. But that's the sort of reaction I love to see. So then I guess that settles that. Let's kiss more now. Close your eyes for me, princess. Won't you, sweetheart? This is too lewd for even you to see.